All right, what's up, boxing fans? It's Aztec 101. This is going to be a very last minute prediction video for Adrien Broner versus Blair Cobbs. By the time this video gets uploaded, I'm assuming that the fight card already started, so let's get right into it. Adrien Broner weighed in at 146 yesterday. Blair Cobbs weighed in at 145.6. They both made weight. The fight's a welterweight fight. That's a 147-pound division. And it's good to see Adrien Broner in shape. I miss the old Broner. I miss the Broner that was in his prime. The one that backed up the shit he talked. This was a great Broner. And I hope that we can get him back. We need characters like this in the welterweight division. The welterweight division kind of seems a little bit dry ever since Crawford and Spence left. We have guys like Boots, but we need characters in there that, make at least great competition for the new guys coming up. So that way there's gatekeepers. We need solid gatekeepers at welterweight. Adrien Broner and Cobbs, their worst enemy is activity. Ever since 2019, both Adrien Broner and Blair Cobbs have significantly dropped their activity. Blair Cobbs, before 2019, used to fight 4 times a year. Adrien Broner, he was also more active before his loss to Manny Pacquiao. That was in 2019. And if they change that, if they could stay more active, I think we'll all watch them fight. Now, this pay-per-view, it's going to be on Triller TV. The price, I think it's solid. It's okay. It's $39.99. The problem is the time. Pacific time. It's only 3 o'clock. So anybody from the West Coast that's getting off work after 3, you're probably going to miss the fight. But that's it. That's it. I think that everybody is going to look at the highlights. Everybody's going to follow the highlights once they find out what happens, because this should be a fun fight to watch. Blair Cobbs, he's a wild card. This guy has a crazy style. He's unpredictable. We saw that when he fought Maurice Hooker. His last fight was in August 2022. That's about 2 years ago. That's what I'm talking about when I mention inactivity. But his fight against Maurice Hooker, man, that's a fight worth watching again. I recommend anybody that hasn't seen that fight to go back and watch that fight, because, man, did he put hands on Maurice Hooker. He dropped him multiple times. I thought they were going to stop the fight early on in the fight, but no, they kept it going. It went 12 rounds. Maurice Hooker actually had some success later on in the fight, but man, Cobbs really showed out. Adrien Broner in his last fight didn't look as exceptional, but he won. He fought against Bill Hitchens. This was in June 2023, so about a year ago exactly. And Adrien Broner, in this fight, he's going to have a problem if he doesn't let his hands go. In other fights, I think that, he was fighting opponents that maybe it was a good idea for him to keep his hands up. But against Blair Cobbs, if you do not punch him in the face, he's not going to stop, man. He's going to be wild, throw punches from wild angles. He's going to taunt you. He's already getting under Broner's skin. You could already tell. Broner stopped talking shit and started just threatening him. That's how you know Broner's mad, is when he stops talking shit, when he stops cracking jokes. Because, all jokes aside, Broner is kind of witty. He's actually very witty. And when he throws wit out the window, he just starts threatening you. That means he made him mad. And I think that was Blair Cobbs' intention. I do not know how this is going to affect the fight, but the one thing that I can say is that Adrien Broner, he actually has the right style, in my opinion. In my opinion, I believe he has the right style to beat Blair Cobbs. When you look at Blair Cobbs' only loss, and that was against Alexis Roca. Alexis Roca has a very methodical, come forward, pressure fighter style. The only thing though is that Alexis Roca does let his hands go. Here's the thing. I think Adrien Broner has a very similar style. He applies pressure by stepping forward. The only difference is He needs to increase the volume of punches that he puts out per round. If he can do that, if he can stay active and apply pressure and stay consistent and defensively minded, and then not get caught up with all the crazy shit that Blair Cobbs is going to try to do, I think Adrien Broner wins this fight. He's a very good boxer. He's got solid fundamentals. He's got pretty good defense too. The thing is that those wild fighters like Maidana are the ones that cause problems. So will Blair Cobbs be able to pull off a Maidana type of performance? I don't know, but I have my money on Adrien Broner. Honestly, I think that Adrien Broner has the fundamentals to get around that from Blair Cobbs. I think the difference between Cobbs and Maidana is that Maidana, he was more of a ballroom brawler. His style was just very aggressive. He didn't play around. He didn't taunt. He just continued throwing punches. Blair Cobbs is a little bit different. He does have moments where he lets his guard down. He takes unnecessary punishment. His defense isn't the best. So I don't think that Blair Cobbs has the power or the discipline to come in and do the same type of performance that Maidana had. I got my money on Adrien Broner. I think he's going to win the fight. So far, Adrien Broner has 35 wins, 24 by KO, 4 losses and 1 draw. Blair Cobbs, he's got 16 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. 10 of those 16 wins are by KO, and his only loss was by KO. So I would love to see Adrien Broner knock out Blair Cobbs. That would be great. I would like to see it go the other way around too. I mean, to be honest, I just want to see the welterweight division get a new name, not a new name, but get a good gatekeeper to help the new names move up in the division. So you guys let me know, leave a comment, tell me who do you have winning the fight. This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.